once they were getting off the field, the kids were setting up a little picnic so the kids could be there with me with their snacks. And some of the players get off the field with one of their new coaches. My kids happened to play with one of their footballs. They had like a bunch of footballs laid out. Kids were playing with the footballs with us while we waited for the football kids to completely get off the field. Once they were getting off the field, the coach that was still on the field, he came over and approached us unnecessarily in a very disrespectful tone, and he basically said, "Who the F gave you guys permission to use our footballs?" And literally almost basically speaking to my kids. And it was Trey, myself, and Ray there, and you guys probably know how I reacted. I did my best to not overreact because my kids were there. I weighed out the pros and the cons. Trey and Ray, and I was like, is he serious or is he joking? Because it was just absolute disrespect, especially in front of my kids. When we were not causing any issues, it was very out of left field.
It was crazy, guys.
And I really didn't know how to respond other than like thought he was joking. And then it kind of escalated. We had a little bit of a altercation, and long story short, the kids unfortunately were crying because the way the dude approached us was getting very loud and disrespectful. Thankfully, other coaches were there and came over and made things right. Long story short, ended up having him to come to apologize to my kids because he did kind of act out in front of my children, and you guys know how I am with my kids. So again, it was an unfortunate situation, but we handled it accordingly, and hopefully when I do go back there, if I decide to go back, everything will be kosher. Kosher, yeah. And so that kind of stopped it, kind of ruined the vibe of the stream. So I just basically, time passed and it was getting dark, and he kind of ruined the vibe, not only for me but for the kids. So we're gonna get back to that workout hopefully in the near future.